are back with a fun episode today.
Yay. My favorite.
Yeah, because you know me, I'm all about like notoriety and famous stuff. So I thought we've talked about like famous houses in TV shows and movies. Let's talk about famous houses in Dayton.
Our local area.
In this area, yeah.
Awesome. All right.
So the first one, and I would say probably the second most famous, is the Paul Laurence Dunbar House. So it's down at 219 North Paul Laurence Dunbar Street. And so do you know anything about this house?
I don't know anything about this house.
So Paul Laurence Dunbar was one of the first African-American poets to gain national recognition. He published dozens of work in the late 1800s and early 1900s, blending traditional English verse with African-American dialect.
Nice.
So the house, it was built in the late 19th century. It's a Queen Anne style home, and it became his residence after all of his literary success.
Very good.
Yeah, inside, you can tour it today.
That's what I thought. They have tours for it.
Yeah, and you can see his like typewriter, first editions of his books, even his bicycle.
Nice.
Yeah, so they've kind of turned it into like a
little museum
for him. Yeah, and it's cool that his bicycle was there because Dayton was like the home of
the bikes.
The Wright brothers and their bicycle shop, and kind of the hub for cycling. And even today, our bike trails is huge. Like, not a lot of cities have things.
We have over
trails like that.
I think it's over 600 miles of bike trails that we're connected to here.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
I used to live downtown Dayton, and I could get on the bike path and go all the way like down to the breweries in Miamisburg, hang out, and then come back. It was like a whole day thing, but it was cool. Like, you just got to get there because like there's
just keep
places
going.
to eat. Yeah. And even if we didn't want to stop in Miamisburg, we could keep going.
Yeah.
And there's a judge on the Court of Appeals that he's a big bike person, and he will go bike to like counties away, like Clark counties.
Yeah.
Bike to Springfield.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Oh my gosh, I would die. But anyway, so if you are ever in the Dayton area and you want to tour the Dunbar House, it is part of the Dayton Aviation Heritage National Historical Park.
Very cool.
That is who runs it, yeah. So kind of leading in from bicycles into probably the most famous house in Dayton is the Orville Wright's Hawthorn Hill.
Okay.
And that sits in Oakwood.
Yep.
And now I feel like kids use it as a sledding hill.
Yeah.
Because it does sit way up on the hill for the winter. But it's also an event venue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can host an event there if you want. But anyway, so after inventing the airplane, the Wright brothers were local celebrities. And in 1914, they began construction on the house, known as Hawthorn Hill. Sadly, Wilbur passed away before it was finished, but Orville lived there the rest of his life.
Yes. It's a really cool house. I have seen that one.
You've been inside?
Yes.
Okay. So the home is I'm going to say this wrong, Jajorian. Oh, I did say it right. Revival-style mansion, which is 3 stories, a grand staircase, large verandas, and even early examples of home technology that Orville himself helped design. Visitors will notice little aviation touches like custom windows to improve airflow.
Who knew?
Right. So it's not just a historical site, it's also a symbol of Dayton's role in shaping the world. Real estate often reflects the spirit of a city, and in this case, you have a home built by a man or brothers that literally changed history. Yeah.
And if you think about back in the time when this was built, the lay of the land and the trees. Now, when they look out, you know, you're going to see a lot of trees and tree line and everything like that. But when they built that wasn't there. So they had this incredible view looking out over the Miami Valley. That, I mean, they were thinking of flying planes, and they're getting this kind of a view. It just like amazes me.
Because they were both members at Dayton Country Club, which is not far from there.
Yeah.
So those are the only 2 houses that are like nationally famous, but located here. But I feel like if you go into the different the older neighborhoods, there are some like famous to them homes.
For sure. And so Oregon District has obviously a lot of historical homes down there. It is the first building that was created as a residential business by an architect That's still in existence. So we have a lot of these notables in different communities, you know.
And who is the famous architect that's kind of modern?
Yep.
I ask you too
Lloyd.
fast. Frank Lloyd Wright.
That's it.
There are several homes in Dayton.
Yes, and a lot of, and his style was picked up by others, so that style goes, and that's in every community. You'll find a home that reflects. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So if you know of a famous Dayton home, put it in the comments, and then we will go explore the history of it, because I love to learn about the homes and how they have shaped Dayton and the Miami Valley, how it is now.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for joining us today on the Real Tea Podcast. If you enjoyed the knowledge and entertainment today, please subscribe and share with your friends. We will be embarking on a journey that bridges the gap between realtors and clients, uncovering the heart and tea of real estate.